Hello and welcome. I am Amy Chandik Kundinger, your MC and host for this evening's State of De Pere presentation. For the last 6 years, I've proudly represented District 1 in our fine city, served 2 terms on the De Pere Chamber Board, and worked for 10 years as the Director of Business and Community Engagement at St. Norbert College. I'm delighted to be here with you today in this incredible venue with this amazing Jumbotron. Gosh, can you imagine if it were in your family room? Now, if you were here last year, you'll remember we did a little group participation activity, and this year is no different. So, by show of hands, let us know if this is your first time at State of De Pere. Awesome. Welcome. Welcome. And if you remember from last year, we did a little group activity, so I want you to take a second to introduce yourself to somebody in the crowd and tell them something that you love about De Pere. So this is the interactive part. This is when you talk to each other. Go ahead. Okay, let's bring it back. All right, this is great. This is great. I love the energy. So just like last year, I knew that encouraging this fabulous crowd would be a little bit of a risky endeavor, but that's because we're not shy, and that's fantastic. It's also a wonderful testament to the power of community. So let's jump in. We have an action-packed agenda with so much to cover, and a well-run event always starts with a thank you. The organizations on the screen have worked collaboratively and extensively to bring you today's update. Please join me in thanking each and every one of them for their support in making today possible. Because there is a lot to cover and we're going to be good stewards of your time, you'll see me pop up after each speaker to introduce the next. Starting first with this gem of a venue. The Mulva Cultural Center showcases the finest traveling exhibits in the world within its 75,000 square foot footprint. I had to practice square footprint. That was hard. It's truly incredible that these experiences happen right here in the heart of De Pere. We are grateful that the State of De Pere presentation is here tonight. So to formally begin our program, I would like to introduce Chet Lamers of the Mulva Cultural Center. As Director of Operations, Chet's leadership has been instrumental in positioning the center with exciting and engaging future exhibits and shared community experiences. Please join me in welcoming Chet to the podium.
Thank you for the introduction. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Mulva Cultural Center. It's an honor to have you all here with us today at the annual State of De Pere event, an important gathering that brings together leaders, partners, and neighbors who share a commitment to the vitality and future of our community. My name is Chet Lamers, and as the Director of Operations here at Mulva Cultural Center, it's a special privilege to welcome you, not just as guests, but as collaborators in the story of De Pere, a city rooted in tradition and inspired by innovation. This space was created to be a hub for connection, conversation, and cultural enrichment, and I can't think of a more fitting occasion to reflect on our shared progress at this very event. Over the past year, De Pere has seen tremendous momentum, infrastructure improvements, and business development. Today is about celebrating that progress, hearing directly from our civic leaders, and continuing the dialogue about how we move forward together. We are grateful to the City of De Pere and all the partners and sponsors who helped brought this event to life. And most importantly, thank you. Your presence, your ideas, and your dedication to sharing a bright and inclusive future for our city. Please enjoy the program, the conversation, and of course, the view, because there's nothing quite like seeing De Pere from this perspective. Thank you.
Thank you, Chet. You are truly a wonderful collaborator and partner. Next up, brief words from tonight's sponsor, Community First Credit Union, which has helped not only make this event possible, but has generously supported each and every State of De Pere since its inception in 2018. Please welcome Community First Credit Union's Chief of Staff, Amanda Secor, to the stage.
Thank you. I was remarking earlier that this is actually one of our favorite events of the year because we learned so much about all the great things that are happening in De Pere. As she mentioned, we have been the title sponsor ever since the very beginning because we believe in the importance of the collaboration that happens here. And of course, in this amazing venue, it has really uplifted everything. But tonight we all have the privilege of hearing more about what's happening now and what's next in this vibrant community. As a financial cooperative, we're built on the philosophy of people helping people, and we admire and we celebrate the collaborative nature of so many who are committed to creating connections, opportunities, and vitality in De Pere. Of course, we're all about providing the best products and services, and we strive to be your primary financial institution. But we also believe that we have an obligation to do so much more than the place that you do your personal and business banking. We believe that it's our responsibility to engage with nonprofit, economic development, and civic partners to continue to enhance the communities that our members call home. In 2024, we provided more than $2.4 million in financial support, and our employees shared more than 24,000 hours of their time volunteering in the communities of northeastern Wisconsin, making it a better place. Without a doubt, we know that when we work together and to invest in our communities, everybody benefits. If you've attended the state of De Pere in the past, we had the raise of hands, you've heard us talk about Meraki. And it's our one word, and it means to do something with soul, heart, love, and creativity, and to leave something of yourself in your work. Those might be weird words coming from a financial institution. However, as a credit union, we believe in putting Meraki into every transaction, every relationship, every strategy for success, every day. It's intangible, but you know it when you feel it. And we feel it here in this community and here tonight in this partnership with the City of De Pere, definitely De Pere, the De Pere Chamber of Commerce, and of course the Mulva Cultural Center, and with all of you. On behalf of our more than 160,000 member owners throughout northeastern Wisconsin, we're honored to be among you tonight, and we look forward to hearing more about and being part of what's next to come in De Pere. Thanks.
Thank you, Amanda, for Community First Credit Union's continued support and engagement to both our community and today's State of De Pere address. Now, transitioning to city updates, I'm pleased to introduce President and CEO David Vander Bloomen from De Pere Chamber of Commerce. David spent 2 years on the board of directors for the Chamber prior to his appointment in his current role. A graduate from West De Pere High School and St. Norbert College, he has a passion for business and connecting resources. Please join me in welcoming David to the podium.
I'm the tall one, so I need to adjust a little bit here. No, that doesn't. Good evening, De Pere. It's an honor to be before you tonight as the President and CEO of the De Pere Area Chamber of Commerce. As we gather for the State of De Pere event, I am filled with pride and gratitude for the remarkable progress our community has made over the past year. Since our last event last year, and my now 1 year in this role, the De Pere Area Chamber has experienced a period of incredible momentum and growth. We have expanded our offerings, increased our visibility, and deepened our connections within the community. This transformation is a testament to the dedication and passion of our members, volunteers, and partners. I came to the realization this past fall that we were failing to meet our mission of connecting and educating our businesses and our citizens. I asked our executive committee and board of directors to assist us in getting back to that, and I'm extremely proud of what has happened since. Our theme for 2025, Connecting People, Creating Opportunities, is now the heart of everything that we do. We have introduced new programs and initiatives designed to foster meaningful connections and provide valuable opportunities for our members and the broader community. In December, we launched one of our fastest growing initiatives called Business with Christ. This series of events is held every first Wednesday morning of the month, rotating locations of where we meet. These gatherings provide a space for business leaders to discuss how their faith impacts their daily work lives, and the discussions have been inspiring and have strengthened the bonds among our members. A podcast by the same name is going to be launching in June, both on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Launched in February, our Connecting Community series aims to bring residents, leaders, and entrepreneurs together to share stories, listen deeply, and build lasting relationships. From a pasta cooking class to a recent event focused on homelessness awareness, this series underscores that community is the glue that holds us together. Our next event in this series is going to be a Brews, Spirits, and Cigar Night coming up in June. In August, we are planning our first Meet Your First Responders Night, and in October, the goal is to put together a bakery tour around our area. I'm really going to enjoy that one. Our Beyond the Classroom series is part of our new youth initiative, designed to better prepare students for the real world through career exploration, financial literacy, and direct mentorship from local business leaders. By investing in our youth, we are investing in the future workforce of the De Pere area. Our future event topics include discussions around the parts of a job that go beyond the paycheck, as well as financial borrowing and actually jump-starting a career. And our next one coming up at the end of June, we're going to be talking about LinkedIn profiles and all the things you should not and maybe you can still do with social media. The De Pere Area Chamber has quickly earned a reputation as a hub of support and education. Whether you're a new entrepreneur launching your dream or a seasoned business owner navigating new terrain, we're here to provide resources, relationships, and encouragement. Our commitment to serving our members is unwavering. As we move deeper into 2025, we're excited to introduce Lead Beyond Limits, a regional leadership development series. This program is going to equip professionals with invaluable soft skills and leadership tools to thrive in their careers. The series is going to culminate in a graduation lunch celebrating the growth and achievements of participants. Our first session will be at the end of this month, and we'll be talking about behavioral styles, and future topics will discuss brand communication and authentic conversations. As you're going to hear shortly from Mayor Boyd, we're going to be seeing some construction upgrades happening on Main Avenue and Reed Streets on the west side in the next couple of years. The Wisconsin DOT has launched those affected businesses into a program called In This Together, where the idea is that those companies will band resources together to ensure messaging and communication is kept up to ensure customers know that they're still open and accessible. Definitely De Pere and our chamber will be spearheading this effort together to ensure that our member businesses get through the upcoming struggles that come with major construction. These are the very collaborations that I'm extremely proud to be part of, and I look forward to working with Tina to help to lead these efforts. We have some upcoming events I'd also like to quickly mention. Art in the Park, which is going to be our 10th annual this year, is going to be taking place on June 28th at Voyager Park. With it being our 10th year, we're expanding this event. We're going to have longer hours, a youth artist area, an edible art space, and even more music, all that awaits. We will have a rain date of June 29th. Our foundation is hosting Fairways for Veterans and Youth, a collaboration with the De Pere VFW. It's going to be at Hilly Haven on June 10th, and we are excited to be working with the VFW and getting our foundation's mission out. Proceeds from this event are going to be split between our foundation and the VFW, benefiting our youth initiatives and some of the VFW Veterans Unmet Needs programs. Our chamber golf outing is going to be coming up on August 5th at Mid-Valley Golf Course. Whether you're a business owner or a leader or a retired person who wants to spend a day hitting fairways to support us, all are welcome. This one always fills up fast. We're very much looking forward to it. We also started a chamber travel program this year. Our first trip is at the end of September and is called A Culinary Journey Through Tuscany and Florence. Attendees will enjoy the sights, sips, and tastes in Italy and are sure to make memories for a lifetime. Our second trip this year is going to be in December when we go see the Christmas offerings of Montreal and Quebec City. I'm told it is stunning to be in those cities at that time. That trip leaves on December 10th. Both getaways are open to community members as well as our member businesses. We have so many other events that can be found on our website, www.deperechamber.org/events. Beyond the numbers and programs, what truly sets the De Pere Area Chamber apart is the trust we have built within our community. Our members trust us to advocate for them, to educate them, and to celebrate them. This trust is our most valuable currency and the foundation upon which we continue to build. Living, working, and playing in the De Pere area is special. It is incumbent upon us as business and community leaders to preserve those values with our next generation of leaders, as well as our current colleagues and residents. Only then, only then we will continue to prosper time and time again. In closing, I want to express my deepest thanks to the beating heart of our chamber, our remarkable volunteer committee members and our board of directors, as well as Tamara Donahue, our member services assistant, who's in back, and it is her birthday today, so happy birthday, Tamara. Your time, energy, and passion have propelled this organization into a period of incredible momentum and growth. From our ambassadors to our events, youth works, and advocacy committees, Every single one of you has had a hand, has had a hand in building something very truly special. As we look to the future, we remain committed to our mission, developing the De Pere area by bridging connections and educating its businesses and citizens. Community is key, and I believe that if we preserve the values that make this area special to live, work, and play, prosperity will continue. Thank you for your continued support and for allowing the De Pere Area Chamber to be part of this amazing community. Together, we will continue to connect people and create opportunities for all. Thank you.
I'm going to plug for the Montreal, Quebec trip. My dad's here. He's a proud Canadian and my parents made sure to get us all over Canada, and Quebec and Montreal is the best thing to going to Europe without having to cross the pond. And at Christmas time, it will be magical. So if it doesn't fill up, let me know. I'll gather some folks. All right, so thank you, David. Next up, we welcome Tina Quigley from Definitely De Pere. Tina is a passionate leader with over 30 years of experience in nonprofit administration. She is a graduate from UW Green Bay and has fundraising and oh, you guys, do you remember? Last year, I couldn't say it either. I practiced in front of the mirror. Philanthropy certifications from St. Norbert College. Tina has been an executive director for Definitely De Pere for 8 years. Why this word? Why? Come on up, Tina.
We'll have to change that next year. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. I feel fortunate to share this evening with you. Whether you live here, work here, own a business, or simply care about this community, you are part of what makes our downtown vibrant and resilient. And I'm proud to say downtown is thriving, expanding, and flourishing. Our mission is to strengthen the heart of our community by promoting and inviting an economically vibrant downtown, rooted in local history, supported by small businesses, and enriched by inclusive community engagement. Downtown De Pere is a distinct district anchored by historic buildings and public spaces, a place that stands out as an attractive destination for both residents and visitors. This charm is enhanced by new investment, including upcoming mixed-use developments that promise to further activate the district, as we'll hear more about from Mayor Boyd. Over the past year, can we not hear me? Well, are you ready to jump up and all of a sudden? Okay. Over the past year, we've seen remarkable progress. Our storefronts are filled and our public spaces are active and engaging. We've welcomed 18 new businesses, everything from local boutiques to art studios. I'm going to blame this on David. And exceptional eateries. The city's Experience De Pere Downtown Business Recruitment Grant Program helped fuel that growth, shaping a dynamic downtown that serves as a hub for culture, commerce, and community connection. And perhaps more importantly, we have retained over 95% of our existing businesses, a testament both to their resilience and the support of this community. We're excited to launch a new project. The Downtown Visitor Guide offers a curated look at everything this vibrant district has to offer. From world-class arts and cultural experiences to outstanding dining, shopping, and entertainment, this guide is designed to help visitors make the most of their time downtown. It also highlights trusted personal and professional services, welcoming accommodations, and a calendar of events. Just as useful for residents as it is someone visiting for the weekend or even just an afternoon, the guide is key to discovering the best of downtown. Downtown goes beyond being a shopping and dining hub. It's the heart of our civic and cultural life. We've worked hard to ensure that there's always something happening. Each year, events bring people to the community, providing exciting opportunities for visitors and residents to experience our wonderful downtown. In the past 12 months, events and festivals have drawn over 100,000 visitors. From art walks to outdoor concerts, these events don't just entertain. They generate revenue, build pride, and connect us to one another. They drive traffic into the diverse group of businesses that line the streets of our historic downtown. We are thrilled to announce that our signature event, Tour de Pere, is expanding from 1 day to 2 full days of unforgettable racing and celebration on both sides of the river for twice the fun. This signature community event features live music, food and beverages, a marketplace, kids race, 1K run, a community fat tire race, and more. Fun for the entire family. Tour de Pere is day 4 and 5 of an 11-day series, Tour of America's Dairyland. The event has become one of the most popular race series internationally. We expect 500 professional and amateur racers from more than 40 states and 15 countries, and we expect over 10,000 spectators this year. We've made meaningful investments in public art and streetscape projects that enrich the urban landscape and transform how people experience downtown. Through the Beautification Committee's seasonal decorations to the city's facade improvement grant program, we work together to preserve historic character, enhance curb appeal, and strengthen the vitality of our business district. These murals are a vibrant expression of our community's identity. They create moments of connection, spark curiosity, and encourage visitors and residents alike to explore, linger, and engage more deeply in the heart of our city. Murals like From the Heart by Bo Thomas, For the Birds by local artist Peter Corey, and The Owl Tree by Andrew Linskin showcase our regional talent and bring unique character to the downtown streetscape. As part of our continued investment in a more livable, vibrant city, the Urban Forest Walkway Streetscape project will be installed in early summer. It reimagines our public realm. This initiative will transform a key corridor between the Cobblestone Hotel and Stella's into a green, pedestrian-friendly destination featuring large-scale planters lush with trees, shrubs, and perennials, as well as a living wall. Thoughtful amenities such as benches, lighting, and public art displays will create an inviting environment that supports walkability, encourages outdoor activity, and fosters neighborhood pride. Looking ahead, our focus will be on creating a more connected and livable downtown. After in-depth analysis of community input, stakeholder conversations, and market data, we identified one de Pere, united in vision, inspired by history, as an overarching theme to guide downtown revitalization efforts over the next several years. Downtown De Pere, and definitely De Pere, will be the hub of connectivity. The heart of downtown is its people, its entrepreneurs, artists, workers, residents, and dreamers. Our job is to support them, to listen, and to build an environment where their ideas can take root. So I'll close with this. Downtown is more than a location. It's our shared front porch, our community's living room, our cultural soul. And its future is bright because of the passion and commitment each of you brings to it every day, especially the dedicated staff, board members, and volunteers and committee members who work tirelessly behind the scenes to make it thrive. So let's keep building it together. Thank you. I think I got mixed up.
Thank you, Tina. Okay, a few brief housekeeping mentions before we hear from our final speakers tonight, Mayor James Boyd and recently appointed City Manager Kim Flom. The mayor will close out the program this evening. So before that, I just have a couple things. After the mayor concludes his remarks, you are invited to hang out in the atrium and patio to enjoy food and great company. If you are interested in adding a tasty beverage and you have your credit card, the bar is happy to assist you in all your hydration needs. If you haven't already, be sure to grab a fridge magnet. Several of you commented how your other one is still on your fridge. Time to swap it out. It is literally jam-packed with all the fun stuff that we have going on this summer. So great thing to throw up on the fridge. And then, as mentioned earlier, the brochure that Tina talks about with all sorts of downtown happenings. Be sure you have those. Grab extras. Give them to your neighbors, to your friends. Make sure everybody is aware of what's going on in town. This event is recorded. It will be available in about 4 days. I just gave our communication team a deadline, and posted on social media. Our goal with State of De Pere is to leave you with an increased excitement and knowledge for our mighty fine city. So plan on coming back next year and bring folks along that share this pride and momentum that De Pere has in the future. So now on to our closing speakers for tonight's event. Mayor Boyd was elected mayor in De Pere in April of 2020, following his time on De Pere's Common Council. Mayor Boyd is as homegrown as they get. Born and raised in the De Pere area, he has dedicated his entire life to this community. He graduated from Notre Dame School, De Pere High School, and then St. Norbert College. He is also a former teacher at the Unified District of De Pere, School District of De Pere. Please join me in welcoming Mayor James Boyd to the podium for this year's State of De Pere 2025 remarks. Mayor?
Thank you very much. How cool is this, everybody? And Alderperson Chandik Kundinger, how about a big hand for the MC 2 years in a row? She knows she's on the spot because we're not sure where we're going to go next year and who's going to be our MC. But as of right now, I'm saying you're probably going to keep this. So very, very well done. You know, how can't you get excited when you hear all this, exciting stuff happening to De Pere through the De Pere Chamber and definitely De Pere. We have so much going on. And cities like De Pere, we're not what we are, just the city itself doing things. We need partnerships. We need the partnerships of definitely De Pere Chamber, and the entire community. That's what makes De Pere special. That's what makes De Pere what it is. So, that said, let's get going. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here tonight with all of you. First, I want to thank our event partners, the De Pere Area Chamber of Commerce, definitely De Pere, and Community First Credit Union, for helping make tonight possible. Again, I already mentioned Amy, but there's others to thank as well, too. This just doesn't happen without a lot of people stepping up and putting a lot of time into this event. So they don't want this, but they're going to get this anyways. I'll say their names, and we're going to applaud them. A lot of stuff goes into writing this and preparing this. It's not just me that does this. We have Amy Darnick up front here. Stephen Plakin is someplace in the back with the videos. Andrew Pansloff is right back there. I believe Jamie Christensen's in the back as well. We have a lot of departments heads here. We have a lot of employees from the city of De Pere here as well, and they make this possible. So a big hand for all of them. And of course, a big thank you to the business leaders, residents, everybody here, all the city staff, as I mentioned, and the alderpersons. And I think we have 7 of the 8 here. So could the alderpersons please stand up? I'll recognize you. You have no choice. We have Alderperson Hanson, Alderperson Pirock, Alderperson Chandik Kundinger, Alderperson Gantz, Alderperson Ledvina. Did I cover everybody? I think I did. How about a big hand for the alderpersons? And as I said last year, now that you see them and recognize them and know their names, if you have anything you want to talk to them about bad things going on in De Pere, that's who you talk to. If you want to talk about all the good things in De Pere and all the happy thoughts, come my way, please. All right. We're also grateful to hold this event in the beautiful Mulva Cultural Center and appreciate their support. But I'd be remiss if I didn't recognize 2 very special guests here tonight. Jim and Miriam Mulva are here with us tonight. They're right back there. This facility we've been bragging about for obviously a couple of years because it's something very special in De Pere. And without their generosity, we wouldn't have this right now. When I bring people to the Mulva Cultural Center and have lunch and go to the exhibits, we brag up the food and the venue here. But I always tell people, have you gotten the auditorium? Have you seen the huge screen and all the other stuff that this place has to offer? And they say, no, I haven't. Well, get in there. So our goal was to get people in there. So Jim and Miriam, on behalf of the City of De Pere, again, I cannot say this enough. Thank you very much, and thank you for having us. Jim and Miriam. I would also like to recognize the state elected officials who represent De Pere and have joined us tonight. They have very busy schedules, and I do want them to stand. We have Senator Jamie Wall and Representative Benjamin Franklin. Please stand up. What makes me very, very happy is we have one Democrat, we have one Republican. They sit next to each other, and yes, they talk to each other. And by all accounts, they like each other. We as the city appreciate all they do. And I know they get this from us all the time, the municipalities, ask. And that's not what we're all about. We also like to have conversations. I genuinely believe that these two right here believe strongly in what we have to offer in this community, and we're grateful for your service. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you. Each year, the State of De Pere offers a moment to reflect on where we've been, to recognize the momentum we're building, and to share our excitement for what lies ahead. Tonight, we stand at an important moment of transition. After 22 years of dedicated leadership by Larry Delo, De Pere's longtime city manager, we have officially turned the page on a new chapter. I want to sincerely thank Larry for his years of service and steady leadership. But with this retirement, I'm excited to take a few moments to begin my evening by talking about what's next for a city's leadership. Kim Flom took over as De Pere's new city manager just last month. Kim brings a wealth of experience, a deep understanding of our community, and a genuine enthusiasm to help lead De Pere into the next era. We're thrilled to have her here, and I know our city will benefit greatly from her leadership. Instead of me speaking about Kim, I would like, and I think it would be nice to have Kim speak directly with everyone here for a few moments to share her own thoughts and vision for our community. Please, everybody, help me welcome Kim Flom, our new city manager.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Hello, everybody. It's nice to see you all. Thank you for coming. Kim Flom, new city manager for the city of De Pere. It's really an honor and a privilege to stand here. It's a little bit surreal, actually. I have to almost take in the moment. As the mayor mentioned, though, as I take in the moment and move on, I absolutely have to offer a heartfelt congratulations to Larry Delo on his well-earned retirement. My previous boss and mentor in McKinney, Texas, told me once, city managers usually have a shelf life of 6 to 8 years. It's a hard job. The winds of the elected officials will change. 22 years is incredible. So congratulations to Larry. He directly shaped the culture of this organization, supported the growth of this city, and contributed to the quality of life that we all enjoy today. Many of you, some familiar faces here, many of you know my story, but for those who don't, I was lucky enough to work for the city of De Pere as Development Services Director until 2020. And for the last 5 years, my family and I lived in McKinney, Texas, where I served as an assistant city manager, one of 4. McKinney is very similar to De Pere in character and spirit, but I've called it the De Pere of the South. I've called McKinney De Pere on steroids. There are a lot of similarities, but they say everything is bigger in Texas, and so was McKinney. The city started out at 195,000 residents when we moved there in 2020, and as I left, we were at 230,000 residents. So they are growing very quickly, much like the North Texas area and many areas of Texas. That said, it was the perfect place to build the skill set needed to lead a dynamic community like De Pere. And while we hadn't planned on moving back so soon, Wisconsin roots run deep, and we are so glad to be home. Over the past month, I have been humbled, I have been grateful, and I have been inspired. Humbled by the warm welcome, humbled by the exceptional team of colleagues that work so hard every day. The mayor mentioned it, and I can't say it enough. This team, the team of folks who make up De Pere, they are dedicated to this community, and it shows every day. Grateful for collaborative relationships. Community building doesn't happen solely at the local government level. It is a shared effort. It's shared with our schools, it's shared with our faith-based institutions, it's shared with our service organizations, sports teams. I could go on and on. It's work at the micro level. It's someone picking up a piece of litter at Voyager Park and putting it in a trash can. And it's at the macro level of coordinating massive community events like Celebrate De Pere. This is an incredibly special community because so many do so much. Inspired. I've been inspired by the vision and leadership of our elected officials, the business community, city staff, and more. I am confident that we will continue building on the strong foundation that's already been laid. When you visit our website, look up at the screen, glance at our downtown banners, or even sit within our city council chambers, you can't help but notice the values that guide us. Genuine, forward-thinking, rooted in strong values, down to earth. Every interaction I have had so far in the last month has shown me just how deeply those values run, not just within City Hall, but everywhere. As you're gonna hear in detail from Mayor Boyd, this is a really exciting time to be in De Pere. We have a lot to do, and we have a lot to look forward to. I am very grateful for this opportunity. I got a little too close to the microphone there. And I very much look forward to working with all of you. Thank you.
I know you're probably asking, why doesn't she just finish this whole thing out? Is she enthusiastic or what? Thank you, Kim. Thank you. I'd be remiss if I don't mention at least the support team that I have. My wife, Tracy, and my, as she's going to say, my favorite daughter, Anna, are here. So how about a big hand for Tracy and Anna? And now you have to laugh at my jokes. All right. Thank you, Kim, very much. I can say in just a few weeks Kim has been here, there's a notable energy and excitement among our city workforce. Not only has Kim made time to talk to our alderpersons and city stakeholders, but she's also setting up time to personally meet with every single one of our full-time staff over the next few months. It's that authentic, attentive leadership that I'm confident will guide us well moving forward. Thank you, Kim. All right, before I move on to broader updates, I'd also like to mention another notable staff transition. That one is taking place within De Pere Fire Rescue. After 40 incredible years of serving De Pere, Fire Chief Al Matsky retired in April. His contributions to our community are hard to measure, and we thank him for a lifetime of tremendous service to our community. Announcements on the appointment of our next fire chief will be shared very soon on our city's website and social media platforms. And we're excited to see our dedicated public safety crews continue to serve and adapt under their new leadership as well. Okay, as we look around the city today, no matter what changes are in store, it's easy to see that De Pere's energy and vitality are very strong. Let's walk through just a few of the many exciting developments underway. De Pere is a city built on innovation, opportunity, and a thriving economic foundation. With approximately 800 businesses employing over 15,000 people, our local economy remains strong, dynamic, and positioned for continued success. Since 2020, the city and private sector have partnered to bring major investments to De Pere, including 210,000 square feet of Class A office space, 1.9 million square feet of manufacturing and warehousing space. Looking ahead, nearly 1.2 million additional square feet of office, manufacturing, and warehouse space is either underway or progressing toward development agreements. Nearly 85%, which is driven by existing De Pere businesses. While tariff discussions have cooled or delayed a few of the projects, the city continues to assist where we can help businesses grow roots here. We also continue to support housing and community development. Over the past year, we issued over 70 building permits for single-family homes and approved nearly 90 multifamily units. Later in 2025, we will solicit requests for a new subdivision. Preliminary design is complete, and development agreements are moving forward for nearly 250 multifamily units across varied locations and varied price points. De Pere isn't just focused on new homes. We're also investing in existing neighborhoods. The city launched a home improvement loan program offering up to $50,000 at low and reasonable interest rates. This supports homeowners looking to remodel or expand while staying in the community. We've also established 2 key funding tools to support future development, including the Brownfield Fund and Affordable Housing Fund. One success supported by the Affordable Housing Fund is our first Rock the Block initiative with Habitat for Humanity. In 2024, this program brought together more than 300 volunteers to complete 34 exterior improvement projects in an East Side neighborhood near the downtown. The feedback was overwhelmingly positive, and several nearby residents began their own home updates afterwards. In 2026, Rock the Block will move to the West Side. These initiatives help ensure De Pere remains strong, thriving, sustainable, and a welcoming place for families, businesses, and individuals alike. One project drawing a lot of attention is the long-awaited redevelopment of the former Shopko site. After years of planning, we're just months away from construction. This transformational project will include reconstruction of Wisconsin Street and reconnection of William Street downtown, a 64-unit mixed-use building with retail, a 90-unit Marriott hotel supporting tourism. We're excited to announce this will be a Town Place Suites by Marriott, and you can kind of see the building right there. Very exciting, and we welcome Marriott in town. A 220-space public parking structure. This new public parking ramp will make it easier for residents, visitors, and businesses to access that all downtown De Pere has to offer. This investment will help support continued growth, strengthening the economic and social fabric of our downtown. Together, these represent nearly $60 million in potential assessed value, revitalizing an underutilized area. These improvements are made possible through the prudent use of tax increment financing and private development investment. In addition to the parking ramp, the city will modernize and improve street parking to support downtown growth. Nearby, De Pere Tile and Stone and Salt Box Lighting are completing their relocations, opening an important redevelopment opportunity on the Front Street property. On the west side, the city will issue an RFP, a request for proposal, for the development of a parking lot at 360 Main Avenue. This coincides with the planned reconstruction of Main Avenue and Reed Street. We're also embarking on a multi-year revitalization of Main Avenue from Reed Street to 3rd to 8th Street. You can see it on the screen right now. It's a very, very big project that will affect De Pere. This project will bring improvements for pedestrians, commuters, and our community aesthetics. The current timeline projects reconstruction of 300 block Main Avenue Alley in 2026, city utility reconstruction in the following year, and streetscape and pedestrian amenities in 2028. It's all happening very soon. Meanwhile, another major development is shaping our future is the Interstate 41 expansion project, improving accessibility from Appleton to De Pere. As part of this work, a future connection is under construction to provide easier access to our business parks on both sides of the river, making it more convenient for businesses, employees, and customers to connect and to grow. Construction's already underway for Segment 1, GV14 of the South Bridge Connector Project from Highway 41 to Lawrence Drive. This marks a significant, huge step toward improving transportation corridors for residents and businesses in not just De Pere, but all of Brown County. Look for Wisconsin's state flower, the orange construction barrel, to keep popping up this spring. The remaining phases of the Southbridge Connector project, stretching from Lawrence Drive across the river to the roundabout at Monroe and Heritage Roads in Ledgeview, are in design. Final plans are expected in 2021, with construction scheduled between 2028 and 2030. Yes, this is really, really happening. This is 60 years in the making, the Southbridge Connector. And just yesterday, we got an invite from Brown County for the groundbreaking ceremony, May 13th, 2025, 11 a.m., Schuring and Peckerland, for the Southbridge Connector. How about a big hand? 60 years, it's here. It's coming. Now, it should be noted, part of my job and part of our job is to try to talk to our representatives to try to solicit funding for these major projects that we have coming in. You have to understand the Southbridge Connector is a project that's, I don't know if Dan's here, I know Peter's here, but about $200 million. $190 to $200 million is the Southbridge Connector. Now, of that large sum of money, Brown County is responsible for 50% of it, and they're the lead in this project. And then Lawrence, De Pere, and Ledgeview pick up the other 60%, which if you can figure it out, De Pere's on the hook for a lot of money. What we had happen the last couple of years is Senator Baldwin secured funding at the federal level for $5 million for the bridge that goes over the Fox River. The bridge will be about $50 million, but it was very generous, and we're appreciative. And we're always searching for money. Matter of fact, we were thrown a curveball a few months ago that we would have to come up with funding for, we have to put a train bridge on the west side in Southbridge, and we have to do some infrastructure underneath the train bridge and the train bridge itself, which will come in at around $30 million. We've had conversations with their representatives, and I think Senator Wall can probably concur with this. Representative Franklin said conversations at the budget level right now have gone quite well for the $30 million for that one component of the structure. He's not saying we have it, but he's saying the conversations are going very well. Is that correct, Representative Franklin? All right, thank you very much, and thank you for helping with that. How about a big hand? Again, committing them to nothing, but we know that they're working on our behalf, and we're so grateful for that. We encourage everyone to stay informed and engaged as this project progresses. Brown County is providing regular updates, and there's an opportunity to learn more tomorrow, May 8th, 2025, at a public information meeting. This meeting will be held at Susie C. Altmeyer Elementary School from 6 to 8 p.m. This will be a great chance for the community members to ask questions, share feedback, and gain a deeper understanding of what lies ahead for this monumental project. One final thought about the Southbridge Connector project and a little exciting reveal. The city will begin the replacement of the out-of-date and broken city identification entry sign along Highway 41 with one that matches our brand, logo, and identity. You see the sign up there? Right up there? You guys recognize that? Well, it's going to go away. So, drum roll, please. I'll just do it myself. Yeah, we got a drum roll. The new sign you can see right now will hearken to our Fox River roots and have a customizable lights to reflect the seasons. The lights will change. That's pretty cool. Whether it's building new connections, supporting neighborhoods, or reimagining community spaces, we're investing in a De Pere that's as strong, vibrant, and connected as the people who call it home. Of course, as we invest in our future, we also celebrate the spaces that have long served as the pillars of our community. So this is very exciting. One such space, pillars of our community, is the De Pere Community Center, which first opened its doors in February of 2000, meaning 2025 is the 25th anniversary of this wonderful facility. For the past 25 years, the community center has been a cornerstone of connection for our residents, family events, and much, much more. It's become a home for community life. In the last 12 months alone, nearly 21,000 participants took part in on-site classes and events. In addition, card groups brought together nearly 12,000 participants, and 34,000 people utilized the facility's rental spaces. Beyond that, when we account for visitors and guests, it's estimated that more than 20,000 additional people passed through the center's doors, all just within 1 year. When you stop to think about those numbers and realize they reflect just 1 year, the full impact of what the community center has meant over a quarter of a century is truly staggering. Hundreds of thousands of lives have been touched, memories made, skills learned, and friendships formed, all under the roof of a place built for connection and belonging. We encourage you to join the great programming available at the community center, which you can explore on our website. As we celebrate this 25-year milestone, it's also important to recognize the many people who have made this possible: the donors, the volunteers, the staff, and thousands of participants who continue to bring life and energy to this special place. The De Pere Community Center stands as a lasting example of what can be accomplished when a community comes together to invest in connections, opportunity, and quality of life for all. When we talk about community partnerships and support, it's important to note the incredible generosity that helps strengthen places like the community center and so much more in De Pere. We are blessed with hundreds of generous donors, people and organizations contributing in their own way, from $5 to $50,000 and well beyond. And every single gift matters. Every donation helps move our community in an exciting new direction. I'd like to briefly mention a few notable partners: the Dickett Family Endowment Fund and the Wojcinski Family Foundation, whose contributions have supported key projects like the community center renovations and recreation scholarships. Their continued investment ensures these resources remain strong for years to come, and we are very grateful. This generosity, as well as the donations of countless others, have created amazing things for our community. There are a few members of the Wojcinski family that are here, I'm pretty sure. So if they could please stand up. Are they here? Are they here? Yes, they are. Jim and Kathy Wojcinski, right back there. Thank you very much. And thank you for being here. Beyond those who donate precious funding to our programs and services, De Pere is also enriched by kindness and dedication of many volunteers who donate their time and their talents. We're grateful for all the volunteers and community groups who help improve our city. One of these groups is in attendance tonight, the De Pere Beautification Committee. They are a dedicated group who do so much to make our community look extra special each and every season. Every place I go, every conference I go to, everyone commends on how beautiful De Pere looks. And I simply tell them, well, it's this committee that we have of volunteers that takes a very small piece of money that we give to them, and they make it just incredible. They really, really do. Their hard work adds vibrancy, pride, and charm to the spaces we all enjoy, and we're incredibly grateful for all they do. Join me in giving a round of applause, and I wish they'd stand up, all these folks that are here. Anyone in Beautification Committee, stand up. I know there are some here. Please stand up, the members of the Beautification Committee. Thank you very much. I see we have President Sue Walsh back there, and next to Sue Walsh is one of her workers, and that'd be former Mayor Mike Walsh. Mike Walsh, stand up, please. We have former Mayor Mike Walsh here. Yes. I do see you helping every now and then, so thank you very much, Mike, for all you do. I know they try to keep you away as much as possible, but thank you. Up next, on a few other parks-related notes, I'd like to mention the Waterview Heights, part of a new subdivision development on the west side. Will soon be home to De Pere's newest park. Still in the planning stages, the site has been reserved to ensure that as our community grows, so do opportunities to enjoy the outdoors. We have incredible parks. Meanwhile, I'd like to highlight how successful our outdoor program and events have been in De Pere. Our holiday light show at Voyager Park in the winter has quickly grown a beloved seasonal tradition, shining a little brighter each year thanks to the creativity of our staff, the generosity of our sponsors, and commitment of our volunteers. Last year, we had 3,600 cars drive through, a new record for the event. In addition, over 300 people enjoyed the first ever walking tour of the holiday lights display. It was really exciting. This year also marks the first full summer season for the Nelson Family Pavilion at Voyager Park, and you can expect plenty of new events and programs to come with it. In 2025, the Nelson Family Pavilion will host a dynamic lineup of first-time programs, from goat and therapy dog yoga, you heard that right, yep, I'll be there, to hands-on workshops in photography, pottery, floral design, and much, much more, offering fun, creative experiences for all ages. We are very excited to bring these experiences to everyone in De Pere and beyond. The pavilion is already providing a remarkable gathering space for performances, events, and community celebrations. In fact, in June and July, every day but 8 days, the pavilion is being used for a rental or a community program. That's success. That's incredible. Also, if you haven't heard the big news, we're also excited to expand our popular De Pere beer gardens from monthly to weekly gatherings this summer, offering even more chances for residents and visitors to relax, connect, and enjoy a beautiful setting along the Fox River. Everything that we strive for is to get the community together, get you to talk with each other, have some fun, enjoy the company. Every Tuesday this summer, yes, every Tuesday, you can come down to Voyager Park and enjoy a night of music, food, and refreshments. As a side note, we pick Tuesdays so you'd be in a good mood before attending our council meetings. That's a big hit, Andy. Well done. And as I mentioned before, the move to weekly beer gardens wouldn't be possible without the vital support of our sponsors and community partners who make these and so many other experiences possible. So again, thank you. And know the beer gardens is a great chance for you not only to have fun, but to give back in your own way. All proceeds from the event go to improving our parks. Next, though there are many external contributions, donations, and volunteerism that help shape our community, our continuous growth in the city sometimes require our staff and facilities to either evolve or expand as well. We reached that point at the Municipal Service Center, the MSC, at 925 South 6th Street in West De Pere. The city operates and manages this facility, which houses operations, vehicles, and staff for both the Public Works and Parks and Rec departments. This building held its ribbon-cutting ceremony at this time of the year back in May of 1982. While this facility has served the community for the past 43 years, De Pere has grown tremendously since then, especially over the past quarter century, and so has the city's need for additional equipment and for staffing, which help us continue to deliver high-quality services to the community. A recent consultant analysis found that the current MSC facility is woefully undersized for the city's equipment and operational needs. In response, the Common Council approved $25 million in the 2025 budget for the design and construction of expanding this facility. Construction will begin in 2026 and anticipated to be completed in 2027. While I talk about city staff operations, I'd also want to briefly mention the outstanding efforts of our De Pere Health Department. In 2024, the Health Department helped lead a powerful initiative called Belonging Begins Here, a community-driven campaign focused on strengthening social connections. And by the way, these people on the screen are actually here, so they're going to stand up. So we have Crystal Wohler, Danielle Jokey, and Sarah Lawrenson from the De Pere Health Department. Supported by a range of local partners, this effort sparked conversations, events, public art, and other creative engagement opportunities that help residents feel more connected with one another. The campaign, Belonging Begins Here, was recently honored at the 2025 Main Street Awards for its meaningful community impact, a recognition we're all very proud of. So please, join me again in a round of applause for this staff and the award that they received. Again, very good, thank you. The health department isn't stopping there in 2025. They're continuing their momentum through new collaborations on educational events and by investing in mental health first aid training to offer local classes and strengthen the fabric to support access across our community. Their work reminds us that belonging isn't just something we hope for, it's something we create together. It's that sense of belonging and togetherness that I leave with you tonight. Together, We continue to build something special in De Pere, whether it's new faces in leadership, celebrating milestones, or expansions in our facilities, or offering new experiences in our parks. We have so much to be grateful for and to be excited about. I want to sincerely thank every one of you and all those who have contributed to making De Pere the extraordinary place it is. Our residents, businesses, city staff, elected officials, donors, volunteers, community partners. It's your passion, it's your ideas, and your commitment that moves this city forward. De Pere's story is built together. It's one of momentum, of creating partnerships, and building a vibrant future together. I'm proud to call De Pere home, and even prouder to see the incredible things we continue to accomplish together. Thank you for your time tonight. Thank you for being here. I hope you'll stick around, enjoy some of these hors d'oeuvres, talk to some of these people, connect with everybody, enjoy some conversation, and take a moment to appreciate all that makes De Pere such a truly special place. Now, Amy's not going to come back up. I actually conclude everything. So at this time, once again, thank you very much for being here. And now let's have some fun. Thank you, everybody.